Welcome guys, welcome to NintendoCade channel. I am Danny.
Evelyn.
So we're back today. I'm gonna be getting into playing Nintendo Labo, the robot kit that you can see right behind me, right there. Evelyn was gracious enough to work on it all day, and it was a bit of a work for Evelyn to put together herself because I was at the Nintendo New York store.
I don't know how many of you guys watched Danny. I know some of you guys were there in the live stream today this morning. I know it was early. Many of you guys woke up and they're like, wow, Danny is streaming Nintendo Labo. We just were having it last night, and then but it was a surprise for you guys. We wanted to see how Nintendo and the Nintendo store, because they put so much hard work into it. Just to the fan to enjoy it. So, but this time it wasn't Danny or myself enjoying it. We wanted other people to enjoy it. So the same way when we went to the first time trying the Nintendo Labo, we wanted other people to see to try. So we took my brother instead. I gave my spot to either my brother and one of my mods, Giselle. So they came back home and they were like, they said exactly
they had a lot of fun. I mean, obviously they walked home.
Yeah, and all they did, they were just building the RC car.
Yeah.
They sort of started the fishing rod, but not really. But only the RC car, they're
playing a bit of it at the actually we're if you guys just joined us, I did a live stream at the Nintendo New York store. It's actually on the channel right now, so do check it out. But first thing first, I want to be sure just to give props to Nintendo for providing Nintendo Labo to us right behind us, all the both variety and the Robo kit. So props to Nintendo for doing that for us. So today,
thank you.
Nice shirt.
This is why I know I wore it yesterday, but I want to wear it today. I'm like, you guys have to listen.
Yes.
Hey, listen.
Evelyn, you guys gotta listen to Evelyn. I'm telling you right now, because hey, she's all Splatoon, guys. So definitely that's her thing, and there's more to come shortly for you guys to listen to Evelyn. But today, the gist of things is I'm gonna give you guys a little look of it. This is the actual visor that I will be wearing in a moment, and gearing up for the actual playing as a robot. We really not really tried like any of the games because we only went attend the event, the media event at the Nintendo with the Nintendo invited us for Nintendo Labo, but it was like try one game, but there are a lot of games in here. We opened the game for robot. We'll show you guys later what they have, and it's pretty cool. I built it, and the next thing I see, my brother Danny was wearing it. I'm like, and he was just playing. He was just constantly playing it all throughout the time, and I'm like, he takes the fruit of Evelyn's labor.
I could see the moment they walked in home, they were like, I like it, I love it, and they continue playing all this Labo here. The piano, we have the piano, we have the motorbike, fishing rod, and all of them. So
I guys give you guys a little look. This is that's all of the Labo right there, right behind us, and Evelyn and I worked on the variety kit, but for me, I literally I'm just gonna move over to the side here. I know we're getting hands down and gritty because obviously Labo, you get to go into it. Getting hands on working and playing with it.
Obviously. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I know a lot of people were asking like, oh, how do you enjoy it? If you like arts and craft, you enjoy it. Trust me, I love arts and craft and I enjoy it. Even then he was but then I feel bad. I'm going to a Nintendo store and you building the robot. I'm like, trust me, just go. I'm having fun in here. I'm building the robot, and to be honest, it's really, really creative. Like the person that made the design is so amazing. All those you guys see, even the robot, you do not see a single tape. Neither glue, tape, you name it.
There is no adhesive. It's cardboard to cardboard connection.
Flap to flap.
Flap to flap. And so hey, Joyman's in the house. Hello, good to see you. All right.
Thanks for joining, guys. We appreciate it. So. So we're gonna show you guys. You guys ready? You wanna see Danny?
Are you guys ready? So I have to ask that. Are you guys ready? If you guys are ready, I will gear up. It's gonna be a little bit of time because Evelyn's gonna help me put it together.
Yes.
But I'm gonna give you a little recess because I'm gonna flip to another screen. You guys just hang out a bit.
And in the meantime, Evelyn is gonna put obviously the visor on me right here, and of course the suit and all the gears that comes along with it.
You guys are ready?
Yes.
All right. So
Okay.
if you guys still have any question of any of the other Joy-Cons, I mean not Joy-Cons,
Toy cons, right?
From the Variety Kit, feel free to ask. We could demonstrate it, and that's fine with us. But I know you guys were excited for the robot, so we wanted to show you guys the robot. For we promised you guys, and I promise I'll stay home. I build it for you guys. So
all right, sounds good. If you guys have any question, otherwise we'll switch to the other screen for a moment. You guys hang out, and we'll be right back very shortly. And Evelyn's gonna again helping me out.
Like a robot transformer.
I'm gonna be transformed, and you're gonna say I will be one.
I know someone was saying like
robot.
Evelyn was building it's a Gundam,
like a Gundam robot. Well, we'll see how it works, right?
All right, so we're gonna
All right, so we're gonna take a little recess. We're gonna stay on live stream. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. And all you mods, again, thank you for your help. We really appreciate it. And we're gonna get
enjoy the music.
Enjoy the music, guys.
bad. Thanks for waiting, guys. This is like a little commercial break. So, all right, are you ready? Well, are you gonna put down the visor or no?
Yes, I will.
All right, so three. Let's count. 3, 2, 1.
Ta-da! This is me, all suited up. I got the kit ready to go. Man, you guys can see all the cords are on me. The actual
Labo man.
Labo man. There we go.
All right, so I'm gonna try my best with the camera. I know it's a little hard. So
So I mean, it's not there's no way of putting it together, live stream without like we usually do, because this is all about physical action here. So I'm working into it.
Oh, Snapple. So
this is the visor. You can actually flip it up. Not only
right, so you could flip it up and down, and when we look at the left side of Danny, it's actually the Joy-Con, the blue Joy-Con on the left side. No, on the left side of your head, So that's the visor that is. It actually noticed the I guess the game that how if you have the visor on or off, pretty much. Yeah. The other Joy-Con is. Can you turn around, please? Okay. The book bag? Yes, right there. That's the other Joy-Con that is sensor inside with the IR, what is it called? The IR?
Infrared sensor.
Infrared sensor. Yeah. Yes, you got it. Thank you for that. I had it like, wow, look at that boy, Rob K. Look at him. Yo. Look at that. Labo man.
Like this.
Wow, you guys are Robo K. Robo K. Yeah.
I'm feeling good though.
Hey, Break Gamer, thanks for joining.
Hey, Break Gamer, good to see you.
All right, so you guys ready to see? I'm gonna show you guys. I know I'm trying my best with the camera. Sorry, guys. I hope you guys don't get nauseous. So, in the TV, so you do. This is the what's that? The robot. Yeah, the toy.
It's actually included in the robot.
Right.
Kit.
So you do have hanger.
Robo
right, then you could show you guys Robo Studio.
Let me try that.
Versus challenge and calories. I think then you're gonna keep working on calories. Anyway, so I guess I'll let Danny pick either one. You could try
I will try.
Which one you want to try?
I think the first thing is what, the hanger or something?
Yeah, that's a hanger. So you wanna
we'll try the hanger for now. I'm gonna gear to that. All right, and there we go.
All right,
so everything's controlled by the Joy-Con here. So if you guys are wondering how I'm navigating it, it's actually through right here, this joystick.
Yeah, so that's a joystick, and then you press the L button and all that.
Connect the right Joy-Con wirelessly. Let me see here.
Oh, so let me just grab that.
Let me press that. Go ahead.
I guess I have to. There you go. Okay, so you just have to like.
We got it.
Oh wow! Right, so this is it. This is.
It's just a robot too. Oh, this is.
The Danny.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is actually a little bit more hands-on. So this is a little bit beyond what I was thinking of doing. But give me a second here.
So unless you want to do the other one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the other one first for now. That's possibly later. Give me 1 second, guys. I hit the wrong one. There we go. Okay, then we go backwards.
So what do you guys think about it?
Let me see here.
Why isn't Evelyn playing? She did the work.
I know, right? That is so true though.
Thanks for joining us, Darlene. No worry, guys. It's all about fun.
You need to hit the plus button for me.
Oh, okay.
The plus sign.
You could press it on your and next to it. Close it.
Close it. Oh.
You have to press L.
Oh,
the
L.
top part.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So it's a little because you have to kind of get used to these.
Yes.
They tell you. So this is the L. Oh, you skip this.
You have to press the L to confirm. That's what I've noticed.
So L and then all that. So. Okay. I think you want to do challenge. I think I saw Danny, my brother Daniel doing the challenge. So we'll see how Danny goes in challenge.
What is all this? Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Everybody say nice robot. Yeah. All right. So my brother was playing a little bit. So he actually he was playing stage 1 on every single one. So and then he unlocked some of them. But I will gonna show you guys a charge punch.
Charge punch. Okay. So I'll confirm that. What's all this about? Let's see.
So have you guys noticed? Be sure you notice like why we're streaming somewhere else. Well, it's not. Well, it is part of the NintendoCade game room, but it's because when you play games like that, you need more space, especially the robots. So we kind of have an open space here, and I don't know if some of you guys seen the first four figure or Danny's first four figures right there. So it's always great to have enough space, so you don't want to bump into someone or bump into hurt yourself, right? So, hey Sakahiro, how's it going?
Hey Sakahiro, good to see you. I'm trying to confirm here. Let me see.
It's Green said it's your Switch. Yes, I actually built the Nintendo Labo with my Switch. You having a hard time, Danny?
Yeah,
No, you click the bottom part.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
An L? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, not letting me get in.
No, you go in the bottom. Stage 1.
Let me see.
No.
Let me see.
You have to use your joystick. Go down.
Joystick?
Yes. No, stage 1. No.
Oh, I can see.
What did you
so
do,
sorry about that.
Danny? What are you doing? I taught you that today.
Oh,
There you go, right there at the bottom. No, this is to teach you. Yeah, stage 1. Go
Stage
up.
one.
There you go.
Oh,
No,
okay,
there
that's just to
you
teach
go.
Okay. I was like, why?
So you see, guys,
So
when
bored.
playing with Toy-Con Robot, be mindful to your surroundings
Yes.
and other
Yes.
things and something.
Okay, destroy
So-
all UFOs.
So this is destroy all evils foe. It is period accurate. If you see Danny, he's actually like, you see
Oh
him.
my gosh. I'm actually using muscles here.
Then you wanna move forward a little bit, Danny?
What's that?
You wanna move forward a little bit? Yeah, you go.
Forward? Okay.
Yeah, so I could capture you.
Gotcha. Alright. Alright, drill tower. 1-2 punch. Okay.
Alright, so you see how's hello guys, welcome, thanks for joining. So when Danny twists, I want to show you guys something. You see the back of the robot, and if you guys see the back, you see the green light and the orange light behind,
Yeah,
and
there we go.
the back of the robot. That's actually Danny's moving it.
Yep.
So maybe down the line. I'll show you guys inside the box so you see how it works. It's pretty amazing. Oh, don't fall, Danny, don't fall.
Oh.
Come on, Danny, I thought you were good at 3D
got it.
platform.
Oh, this is not too extreme here.
Look at Danny.
I got it. Yeah, we go. You got nothing on me here. Yeah, clear.
Good job, Danny. Oh, look at that. Are you burning some calories?
I'm sweating already, guys. I'm sweating there. This is intense.
On your guards. Why so quiet? That's what he said.
Okay.
So you have to punch the US forward. There you go.
There we go.
Does this count as exercise? Trust me,
Yes.
he does get tired. So I'm pretty sure he got exercise.
Oh, I'm flying. Whee!
Yeah, trust me, guys. This is the beginning of the robot Toy-Con robot. So and later on they get more intense those levels. Oh, look at those points. 13 million, 15 million. Wow. Like I don't know who said that. 19.
Scores like that in other games. 15 million points.
That's a lot of coins.
Yes. So that will be here. We'll try the next one. I guess we're going to increase the difficulty as we go. Let me see. Here.
So I want to show you guys something. So maybe you want to show them some how is. Oh, I will probably show them later the attachment and everything for the robot, right?
Yeah, we'll try a little after that. So
Okay,
we'll
yeah,
show
sure.
you guys how these things work, and Evelyn will kind of
Right.
give you guys a little better idea.
Well, I didn't invent that, but I kind of saw when I built it, it's kind of impressive how it is. The way they design it is pretty cool. And honestly, I do enjoy all of them building it. But I gotta say, I gotta give it to the robot. When I built the robot, it was very
this?
interesting. I mean, all of them
Power
are.
of your kick.
I think you have to kick them. No? Oh, you have to stomp the right there. No, move back in the center. Yes, you see the little step there?
Yes.
There you go. So you have
Oh,
to
there we go.
stomp. Yes. Look at Danny.
Stop.
So he's pretty
It's actually very accurate. So surprisingly, I just don't kick them out. There I go. Nice. UFO tower down. Okay.
Right. So you have to, I guess, take the UFO tower down. Yes.
Ooh,
Oh.
what's this? Oh. Oh, okay. So I have to tilt my body.
Yeah. So you do have to.
Yes.
So it's pretty accurate. Then you've been saying that when you raise the little arms and it does really correspond to it.
So the action.
The action, what Danny's doing, yes. And then if you look at the right side of the corner of the TV, it actually tells the calories burned. So Danny's been burning like 3.77
calories. My goodness.
And 4 punches.
I don't know how much it takes
63 steps. Wow.
To burn 100 calories here, guys.
We actually just had dinner right before coming into the stream. So Danny is really working it out there, burning all the calories.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Oh, you got a bonus.
Oh,
nice.
In the air.
That is so cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's see what's that. So you could punch it to retry or close, or then you decide to close it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you guys have any question?
Yes, any question, guys? So if you guys are wondering, Evelyn's the expert at this. This is my first time playing it.
I want it so bad.
Home,
Yes,
right
you guys, this is so amazing. So if you guys have any question, feel free to ask me. I actually built it today while Danny was in a Nintendo New York store. And
thumbs up for Evelyn for working so hard.
no problem. Thank you guys. You guys are so supportive. I'm happy that you guys enjoy. As long as you guys enjoy, and that's all that matters. I don't mind about the time and all that. So it took me about, I'll say 4 to 5 hours to build it. Everyone is different. It depends. It takes time. I didn't take a break, so it literally took me 4 to 5 hours. Continuously. Yes. So it's very straightforward to a lot of steps. The Nintendo Switch would actually go step by step. You won't miss it. You will not make mistake. If you go mistake, you go back. It's like the best, like the manual in the world. I gotta say.
It's really step by step.
Yes.
You can't go wrong. You can literally rewind.
You could,
angle,
if you could do it, you could go 360 in the angle. You could move it. It's like an iPad, right? Like you just touch it and it rotate, zoom in, zoom out. You could do anything you guys like and on the pad. And then so there, if you notice that there are 2 different color of cord. So you see the orange, so those are the ones that Danny's, it's for the arm, so it's right and left. So the blue ones actually goes to when he attached the legs, right, the leg, right? So it's right and also left. There is no Joy-Cons in there. Just want to make sure, I want to, clarify that, because a lot of people were confused about it, like how many Joy-Cons you need for the robot. So you only need your own set of Joy-Con, which is, so you will place one of them in the left side of your head, which is visor, which is the blue one. And that's the one Danny wants to show you guys later. When you when you flip it down, the Joy-Con automatically notice that you actually put it down. So you see the screen later. It's really cool. Yeah. So, and then the other one, when you Danny turns around. Oh, he actually clicked it by accident. So and the other Joy-Con is in the back of the I guess the backpack, gotta call it that, right? So, and then what else I want to tell you guys?
One of the things is if you guys are wondering the durability of these handle, they're actually very durable. Evelyn, I noticed that when she folds this, it's actually layered over layered, and it's actually very solid.
It was a big sheet of cardboard, a big one, and I showed it to Danny. I'm like, Danny, look, this turns out to this. And I said, really? I'm like, yes. So it does turns out to that 2-piece, and it feels solid, sturdy.
It's solid. Really, I'm actually like.
All I did,
jabbing with it,
right?
And feel like no problem.
Yeah. So all I did is just fold it, roll it, and then just put in the insert the flap. There you go. You have those handle. And if you always wonder why it sounds like boom, 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 when Danny does that's normal, guys. And if I open it later for you guys, I'm gonna open and show you guys the back pad. It's really impressive. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. And you guys could be asking more questions about it.
Yeah.
So let me see if I ask any question. Let me see if you guys has any question.
You guys,
Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining. So if you guys enjoy, don't forget. I know I work hard on it. Thumbs up, guys.
Smash that like button.
That's
Smash
Danny.
that like
I think
button.
that's Danny's quote.
Smash that like button.
This year goal. Yeah, the robot does looks great. I mentioned it before. I do enjoy all the variety kit over there, guys, and building it, but I really like the robot building. I told Danny, it was like, wow, I like it.
Okay.
So Danny, you wanna show them like the visor?
Yes. So I'm gonna fly up for a second. If you just extend your arm from.
Oh yeah, you could
to
fly it
left.
up. Yeah.
You can actually move forward by, I guess, tilting forward. You can actually drop. Oh, I missed them. There we go. Okay, so the visor.
So the visor, when he put it down, there you go. You see it,
that,
guys?
guys? You see what happened to the screen?
You see it?
You see
so
that?
all right, then can you flip it up?
Yeah, I'll flip it up again. Once I flip it up, it turns
There you
automatically to
Can you
third person
just
perspective.
don't move 1 second?
Okay.
So just pull the handle right. Yeah. No. Well, yeah. Don't. You see the robot? The back of the robot.
Oh yes.
So you see, that's what happening inside. So the two green one is actually Danny's arm.
Yeah. You see, like I'm jabbing on my right arm.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened inside in the backpack. And I'll show you guys later that. That's really cool that it showed in there.
Right, the left. When I jab my left arm, you can see like Evelyn saying. It moves
Yeah.
up. It's like a counterweight when you
right. So that's why when you guys hear boom boom boom, that's because that in the back inside of it drops and go up and down. So that's what happened. So all right, so you gonna put back the visor?
Okay, so the visor I'm gonna pull down. I'm gonna
to
put
show
it
it to them. Yes.
It goes to first person.
You see?
Person perspective here.
So that's a cool thing that Danny was taking a break.
Yeah, I think all
right, so he's using a visor. Look at that whole pro there, like a robot. I don't know, transformer. Whoa.
Ooh, I can look down. Jab.
Let's see.
There we go.
Put your right arm up and right leg up. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Danny is not good at balance, guys.
You guys want to make me be ballerina here?
Oh my goodness, yeah. So thank you guys for joining on the stream. We are demonstrating to you guys. I'm the one holding the camera, so just be patient with me because I'm like reading the comments, holding the camera, and at the same time talking. So it's like multitask. So while Danny having fun, I'm the one behind the camera and working hard.
Evelyn's been working very hard.
So are you shooting? Then
you.
Oh gosh, you're good at it. Look at that.
Not bad. Okay, so this is the. I went back to. I see my visor went up, and I'm back into third person perspective here.
Right.
So around. Okay, let me walk. Fly.
Thank you, Sakahiro, for helping us. Faha, how's it going? Yeah, thank you guys for the thank you so much, mods. You guys are so amazing. I'm trying to read the comments, but you guys helping me a lot. Appreciate it a lot, guys. So the Luis Dragon, how's it going? It's a new challenge: play arms using the robot suit. So talking about arms, have you guys noticed what Danny's wearing today?
Oh yes. You guys know what I'm wearing? I'm curious if you got anyone can recognize it.
Let's see if they recognize it. I'm trying to like pick here so that you guys can see it.
Smash.
No, it's not smash, Danny.
I'm smashing downward.
Yes, arms. Yes. That's why. And you guys noticed a good job. Danny was like, let me just wear it. See if they notice that. I'm like,
good job, guys.
Good job.
That's a thumbs up for you guys right there. Woo! Yeah.
Arms. Yes, you got it. Yes. You have a question? What's your question, Nathan? So, you guys have any question? Feel free to ask about anything about Nintendo Labo. I try my best to answer you guys.
Mm-hmm. Oh, one thing to mention is the adjustability.
All right, Dan, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thanks for being in the live stream in the morning too. In the morning and all that with everyone in there, the Nintendo New York store.
Here we go.
Go, Danny, go! Those are UFO. Oh, you just have to fly. Ooh, look at that. So when he's flying, he just stand the two arms. Wow, you guys have questions? Go ahead. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining. All right.
Oh yeah, this really feels satisfying.
It does.
Actually, accordingly, so you guys notice that I've been doing what I need to do, and the motion is actually very fluid once you get into.
Yeah, so motion is really accurate. That's what Danny keeps trying to say. I mean, I don't know if you guys hear him. I'm the one holding the microphone. So, hello, welcome. Thanks for joining. Look at that, Danny. It's like. That's how he's burning all the calorie, guys. If you look at the corner right on the side corner, it tells you about 5 calories, and he's been having he did 54 punches and 49 steps. So that's pretty cool. So look like Danny have something for the summer. So he always gives excuses that he doesn't want to work out, but he doesn't want to go out, so he can't work out. So there you go. He could work out home with the Nintendo Labo Robot, the robot.
Woo! All right. So one of the new features that you guys may not realize that I actually can crouch. I can crouch, and I can turn to a car.
There you go. Some of you guys were asking that. I didn't want to spoil it to some other people because. Some of the people didn't know about it, so Danny wanted to show you guys about the car. When you crouch, you do turn in the car, and then you still do the same movement. And based on tilting your head is and sort of your body, that's how you turn and go to the direction that you would like to fly. Oh, go! Danny turned to a cosplayer.
I know, right? Look like it. This way, okay. Invincible wall, okay, invincible wall.
So Maddie, I'm just gonna call Maddie. So Maddie have a question. If I'm not exactly interested in Labo, is it worth paying this much for it?
It depends if you're into the building experience. I'm gonna pause this for a second so you guys can.
So and also, do you guys think someone who is initially interested could find it worth it? So that's a good question. Yeah. That's a very good question.
I can answer this one.
A lot of people I have that question too, and I honestly tell you the truth. The first time when we watched the episode, the video, the trailer from Nintendo 3 minutes, I honestly thought we're like, what? Cardboard? Yeah. But what can you do with cardboard? Yeah. But it's gonna break. But how is it? Like is it sturdy? All those questions that came up to my mind. So yeah, so even Danny was saying like, should we get it? I'm like, I don't know, Danny, because I'm not sure if we're gonna play or not. So after that, we actually got invited for the VIP of Nintendo Labo to try it on hands-on, and we were impressed and surprised about it. I tell you honest, Danny is not an arts and craft person, but look at him.
Not at all.
Look at him. I tell you guys, I build a robot and I haven't tried it. I haven't even worried, guys. So it's not just about the cardboard. Building it, I have a great time building it with Danny, and so did my brother and Giselle today at the Nintendo store. They did had a great time. What else could I say? So. After you build it, it's the game that you have in there, and they come with a crazy game, amazing game, and it goes per level, and then it gets more intense, and but then it's pretty accurate, guys. If you do my movement, it really corresponds to it, and then
one of the things I want to point out is if you guys curious, really, my thoughts about it. If you're into arts and craft, are you into building something, the experience is very worthwhile. The main part is the feeling of gratification if you're building it. And once you get to build it and you get to play what you build, that is a tremendous feeling of that. So
that's a good point, Danny. I tweeted out, and then you guys probably, some of you guys saw a picture. They actually came back from the Nintendo store and they were playing with that. I felt happy. I was like, guys, just keep playing, because I built them and they look so good. And one question here, that did your hands hurt while building the cake? No, not at all. I didn't get a cut. You know how you get sometimes you get a paper cut? I did not get a single paper cut, guys. It's the cardboard. I mean, I know it's cardboard, but it's sturdy. It's pretty well made in terms of like they design it really well, perforated, and you will not make mistake. I didn't break any cardboard. And I did this one, the robot, I worked about 4.5 to 5 hours. So the variety kit I did about 7 hours. So my finger hurts? No, not at all. I actually enjoy it, building it. Let me see. I don't know if that answers your question, but if you don't, if not, then you could just feel free to ask a question, guys.
Oh yeah, feeling good. I'm actually getting the hang of walking straight now.
Yes, it's cardboard sheets. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Maddie, if you have a chance, like I know, like for example, if you're in New York City, go to Nintendo New York and actually attend and try the demo. I'm not telling you guys, okay, go get it. If you guys, are not really. Hold on one second. I'm trying to like record Danny, but at the same time too. So, if you guys are excited, I know it's a bit the price. What is it, Danny? It's like $69.99 for the variety kit, and then $79.99 for the robot. I do recommend you and highly recommend you guys to try it. If they do have demo, go try it.
Yeah.
And trust me, when you leave the event or the workshop, you're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe I'm enjoying playing, enjoying with the cardboard Nintendo Labo. Let's see.
Woo! So if you guys notice, I cheated a little bit. I was sitting down to get to the vehicle mode. You can crouch like this. Or if me, I'm kind of bummy, so I just take a seat on the couch.
Oh, that was cheating, Danny.
I was cheating, guys.
You see, I didn't even see that, guys. You guys didn't tell me. So I understand for the price. The reason why this is another misconception that a lot of people have, and honest true, when my brother came back with Giselle, they actually looked at what it was building and what it came in the box. They were like, wow, this is worth the price, because people just think like, oh wow, I'm paying so much money for cardboard. But then it's not only cardboard itself, guys. You have to understand that it comes with a full-fledged game. And then it could show you guys like the what is it? The game?
I'll show you guys.
Yeah, so it is the game. So
this
it comes with the game.
A full-fledged game.
Yeah.
And
obviously
the game is in the Nintendo Switch right now. But one thing I want to make you guys point out is the R&D that goes into making these games.
Yes.
I mean, even though yes, the end product is cardboard and it's not as low cost, but the process of development in making these happen, you guys understand. Like, you think about it, it took Evelyn about 4 to 5 hours of cardboard folding, and can you imagine the thought that went into like where to fold certain places, where to insert. Like, it all matters into R&D. It takes years of research, years of time for the developers to come up with something like this. And you guys know, like, I'll give an example. Like, you guys played Breath of the Wild for Nintendo Switch, the game of the year for 2017. But you know what? It took like over multiple years to get that game to be where it came to be. So just to guys give a heads up, it's not just the end product. It's the journey to get to that product that people admire, which is like Breath of the Wild. And in this case, taking that concept to Nintendo Labo, it's all R&D, guys. So that's part of the cost that why it came to be the price that you consider. Why is it that price range?
Right. I totally agree. Hey, Big Mid Tech, thanks for joining.
Hey,
How's it
Big
going?
Mid-Tech.
Big Mid Tech's like, what did I walk into?
You get to see.
What is it? What do you guys call it? RoboCade. That's what it's called. RoboCade. That's what you guys call. LaboCade. That's what you guys call.
Maybe a merch is gonna be RoboCade. Who knows?
Oh my goodness,
right?
Daddy. Let me see. So thank you, Faha. I appreciate it. So let's see.
Let me see.
And Dragon Hunters are not a game you can play in the middle of the night if you live with anyone. That is so true because you make noise. But you could actually use the other variety kit, and you could actually play the Toy-Con house. That one you could play, and you don't really need to be loud. You could, more relaxed. And a variety kit you could actually play quietly. Now, when it comes to robot. But robot is fun to play like in a big TV, guys. Danny actually tried it early with the Switch. Now on TV, he didn't dock it to the TV, and what a big difference when he docked it to the TV. He's like, you need to play in the big TV when it comes to the robot. It's just more. I don't know. It goes with it more.
If you guys are wondering if it's playable on the tabletop mode, yes, it is.
Yes, you could play the tabletop mode. We tried it, so you don't need a TV. Yeah, I did RoboCade. Confirm. You guys are so crazy. Yes, Big Mid Danny getting a workout with this Labo. Yes. He's actually burning about 6 calories.
6 calories, guys. 6. All that hard work and stress and the strenuous work here.
So does the visor do anything?
Yes, it goes into first-person perspective. You see right now, I'm tilting my head left and right. You can see.
You see it, guys? I'm gonna put it closer for you guys.
If I flip it up, you look at the screen, guys.
Look at the screen.
Look at the screen. It goes back to third-person perspective.
So there you go, guys.
So it literally changes the way you play each time. If you wanna, sometimes you know what you do. One thing, you can put down the visor and look around, see what you're missing. It's just like you're playing in a Zelda game. You kind of looking over your big vast world. Go into first-person mode and you can look around, see if there are any enemies that you missed or pathways that you haven't discovered.
Yeah, there is one game that actually you have to put on the visor to see the invincible US foes. So that's pretty neat.
I fell in the ditch.
Danny was trying it earlier.
There's two UFOs coming from the ground here. Oh, he went somewhere else.
Let's see. Do you stretch your arms out in order to hover?
Do I stretch out what was that?
Do you stretch your arms out in order to hover?
To hover, yes. You have to do it side to side.
So can
side to side. So
let me just. Can you look? Oh yeah, there you go, right there.
Side to side. You say woo. I'm just spinning what you guys on screen.
Look at Tony.
I'm just having fun, guys. So if I take off my visor, you can actually see in third-person mode. See, I'm spinning. Give you guys a look. And if I want to go forward, I will literally lean forward and tilt with it. Do it in the direction I want. Then I go left, and if I tilt on the right, you go right.
You go right, yes.
One thing to keep in mind, if you're tilting, you don't just tilt your body, you tilt your head as well. So obviously if I just do this, it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to do your whole body, one full side or one on the other side. So it's something to keep in mind when you're tilting your body. So I did that mistake in the beginning. It's like, when we were in Nintendo invited us to the private Labo event, Evelyn and I.
He did mistake like that, but it's actually you have to use you have to
tilt the whole body,
tilt the whole body and your head too at the same time. So that wait, stay there. Yes.
Stay there? Okay.
So that is the back, guys. That is the exact. Oh no, don't go away, Danny. So that is the exact back. What is inside the backpack?
So you see, I know Evelyn is referring to those lines, the glowing 2 lines in the center and the backpack.
So you move your arms.
So I'm gonna move my arm. So if I jab my left arm,
see the middle one?
You see
the middle 2 oranges are the same color of the string. which I told you guys. So it's left arm, and then he also.
And I go to the right.
Right,
same,
right
Same
arm.
idea.
So and then the other two on the side
is the legs.
is the leg. See,
legs.
he just lifted, and then whatever you see in the TV is actually what Danny's doing, which is
in the actual backpack.
Okay, so Danny's just being a little
Lucy here. Wait a second. Okay, there we go. Alright. So whatever Evelyn just showed you is actually happening in the box, the backpack itself. It's exactly like it. So you can kind of use your imagination. But we're going to show you later on if you really want to see how the gears, the counterweights that's in there to make it all happen, the magic.
You guys are saying that let Evelyn try the robot. Don't worry, guys. I'll get a try. I'll get a try someday. I'm sure I will, guys. No worries. But thank you.
Oh, trust me. After I put this down, she's gonna play all she likes. Watch, I'm telling you right now. She's gonna not even let me touch my Nintendo Switch. Oh. Alright, so I think that again, we kind of gave a good overview of the robot kit. And if you guys have any questions, otherwise we can always refer back to the other.
Right. So if you have any questions, I guess we could. What do you want to do now? So, you guys, anybody wants to have any question about the variety kit? We could actually show you guys the variety kit.
Let me go. One more here. Level 2.
The Lich Dragon. Oh, what do you mean by that? Like, I don't know if you refer to that when it shows you like the left. What was that? The main, like it's loose. It does tell you guys. So if it feels loose, it automatically tell you like, oh, left one is loose or right one is loose or the right arm or left arm. Oh, you are cheating again.
Yeah, I'm cheating, guys. So you guys getting it from me. If you guys see, you can actually go into this mode and steer.
Oh gosh, look at Danny.
Technically, you're supposed to be on your knees like this. This is the
this is the real way.
This is the real way. I'll tell you the right way.
That's
to do it.
the right way to do it.
This is the right way.
One day, yes, hashtag one day.
Oh yeah.
Oh come on, Big Mitzi. What do you? Well, I'm so happy you. No, I'm not happy that way. But no, you could do it. Come on, you'll be fine. But I hope you're feeling better.
Yes.
Yes, Big Mitzi. So I was gonna tell you guys that. So if you hear that noise, like boom, boom, boom. It's because that or everything that happens inside of the backpack, and then that's normal, guys. Don't get scared. That's really normal. Actually, you guys. But then he's doing the right way. He's doing the right way right now. Welcome. Thanks for joining. So don't forget to thumbs up if you guys enjoy. You guys enjoy watching Danny being a robot K. There you go.
Robot K.
Oh my goodness, Big Mitzi.
Oh, I actually learned something new. If I lean forward, you can actually accelerate. I didn't know that you can actually go faster.
Oh, you do it?
Like this, you see?
Oh,
Ooh,
oh, that's cool.
You can go faster. I didn't know that. This is new to me. Oh,
that's cool.
I'm chasing him down. Boom. Knock him out. There we go.
That's cool.
That's cool. I like that. Okay, circuit trap. What's going on here? Let's see. Get back.
Stand in the way.
Stand in the way?
Thank you, Takahiro. Appreciate it. Oops. Alright, so any of you guys got the Nintendo Labo? Or if you did, which one did you get? Or if you haven't got the Nintendo Labo, are you planning on getting it, or are you just still thinking about it? I'm just curious to see what you guys think.
Oh, I fell down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, crush.
If only Star Fox Zero played like this, I would have done better.
That'd be awesome. Alright, so, oh shoot. Oh man. Can I still fly? Oh,
so you undecided. No problem. But if you do have a chance to try it on, I do highly recommend you guys try the demo of Nintendo Labo.
Oh, you know what? Let me try something. I just realized.
What are you gonna try, Dan?
I'm gonna be that vehicle sitting down. Can I fly with it? Oh, yes I can!
Wow!
Woo! Yeah, I can do it.
So it's like Star Fox.
There we go. This is my vehicle flying in the air.
Wow, flying in the air vehicle. Wow.
This is cool.
I didn't know that. That's so cool. You just.
I just experimented. I did not even know about
So
that.
this is the games that come for that guy, and then actually, on the next step, that's why they say discover. You do discover new thing. You could actually do more creative thing. We haven't gotten to that point yet, but we will definitely try. And then if we see something cool, we'll definitely gonna share with you guys. Let's see. Look at Danny. He's just.
I get them all. Let me get them all.
The piano. Oh yeah, I love the piano and the motor. Oh my goodness, you guys! I don't know if some of you guys saw the motorbike yesterday.
Yes.
Danny doing 600cc. 600cc, guys.
600.
It's not 200 from Mario Kart 8, but 600.
Oh.
That was so crazy.
Oh yes, it's actually it's harder than you think, guys. When I heard anything beyond 200cc, we were so used to American Kart 8 Deluxe. That brought shivers to me.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
Oh, I can't shoot them. They actually deflects. Come here. I'm gonna try to ramble. There we go. Hello. Boom.
Oh, that's.
Boom.
So you have to ram them.
Yeah.
You got 30
30
seconds.
seconds. I got 30 seconds. The timer. No, you're not. You're not going anywhere. I got 100,000 points for that. Looking good. I see that last guy there. 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Plenty of time.
Oh, one more.
Oh, shoot, there's
3 more. Go. Can you?
Yeah,
Wow.
this is where leaning forward helps and actually accelerate it going through this. Woo! I'm rocking this Robo Kit.
Look at Danny. He's enjoying. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Smash that like button if you enjoy me doing this thing here. This is fun. I have a blast. I know Evelyn is working hard in the background, chatting with you guys and explaining everything about Nintendo Labo. And we're grateful for all the questions. Hopefully, we answered every single one of your questions. There's tons of questions, I'm sure, because that's what we did. Actually, the coverage for Nintendo Labo, this is our third coverage for it. We did one for an unboxing, the intro, when you get the packages. If you guys got the, for example, this is the robot kit box.
That's the robot
Yes.
kit.
So this is what you get. And when you obviously when you flip to the back, they give you the details of it, but you guys don't need that. I kind of give you the ideas of what the robot kit is all about. But definitely, this is what you're getting. And check out the episode. You can see what was inside before Evelyn put everything together. And it was literally that amount of sheets of cardboard that you actually have to put together to make all this happen here. And also Nintendo New York store that I actually did a live stream there, and you guys get a little feel for the Labo kit itself. So hope you guys check out and enjoy. So remember, that's all available for you right there. Okay, so I'll close right there. Woo! This actually is a fun workout. I'm actually sweating.
So you could show that. You could wanna go back.
Go back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, back.
And you could check the calorie.
Calories,
You could actually
okay.
check the calorie of how much.
How much did I burn really?
Calorie.
Okay. I burned totals calories burned until now 153.96. I think this is Daniel part of it. It's not just me. Daniel was again, if you guys are wondering, all the stats here was all Daniel in the beginning when Evelyn was building. Daniel is Evelyn's brother, you guys are wondering, and he was featured in the Nintendo Labo live stream earlier today. And combined with me, because he was playing the same profile, we burned 153.96 calories. Okay, so that's like barely half a meal. I would say.
I know.
Barely half
But
a
you
meal
did
right
some
there.
workout. That's great. Hey, Titus, thanks for joining.
Hey,
yeah,
Titus,
it's
good to
like
see ya.
this looks sick.
Yeah.
So I want to show you guys what's inside of the making the noise that you're wondering and probably worry about. It does sound like it's about to break, but it's not. That's how it is inside.
So we're gonna flip to the other screen. I'm gonna take off the gears, and we're gonna give you a little more details, asking your questions one-on-one. I'll be back and we'll show you everything inside, and I guess a little more closer look of all the parts of the entire kit.
Right.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So while we're gonna take that off, I want to show you guys the variety kit, and then you guys let me know if you guys want me to show you guys, demonstrate either one of them. I don't know, I'm not sure. This is your stream, guys. This is you guys, so you guys let me know. And if it's fishing rod, the motorbike, the RC car, the piano, or the toy car house, so let me know. I'm really happy to show it to you guys. So
All right,
we'll be right back, guys.
All right, so we are back, and thank you guys for your patience. And I had to take off the gear. Evelyn helped me out with there, and I hope you guys enjoy my gameplay of the robot kit. And again, this is actually part of what's included. If you guys are wondering, there is a little difference in terms of the two kits. In terms of the case itself, that looks, you can see the variety has. I'm sorry, this one here. The variety has 5 right there, and the robot itself that's the official logo for the robot kit right there. Or you can think that look like me right now.
That's probably like
So, and we promise you guys that we're gonna take a look inside the actual robot kit.
Danny, you look like you just got out of gym.
I look like a mess, but that's okay. I'm doing it for you guys. You guys want to see me rocking it, just like when you saw in the thumbnail. I got really down and gritty and moving, punching my arms, moving my legs. I'm actually sweating. I am not kidding. I am so out of shape.
Danny actually had so much fun. He actually liked it.
All right, so I guess Evelyn's the expert at this, and I'll let her explain that.
So this is actually the back, right? So I'm gonna try to open it. You could talk to him while I'm
opening. Right. So Evelyn's gonna open it, and yeah, it's All right, let me help with that. All right, so thank you guys again for hanging out with us. I know it was a little switching screens and everything. It's something new for us, but I hope you guys are enjoying the concept that what we're doing here. And this is out of the ordinary, and Labo is a first of its kind. I know that you guys had a lot of questions, and I appreciate every one of them. It's we were enjoying to answer every bit of them.
There's no bad question.
There's no
wrong question. Every album, it's actually normal to be confused about it, or some question.
Yeah. We were confused too at the very beginning when we saw the trailer or the display that Nintendo put on their channel showing premiering Labo for the first time. Until Nintendo was we were fortunate to be invited by Nintendo to actually play the Labo first time. That's why you kind of saw that I kind of knew what I was doing. I kind of remember you got tilted body. I made a lot of mistakes, guys. Even though it's the power of editing, when I did that episode where you see my vlog playing with the original robot kit in public, it was a little bit more nerve-wracking. People look at you, stare at you. I know you guys are staring at me, but I'm more comfortable with you guys because many of you guys come back to us all the time. That's why we love doing these live streams. Okay, so Evelyn got the lid open.
Yeah, so everything. Someone asked a question. Do they teach you step by step? You take your time building them.
Yeah. And this is all part of the game itself. I know it's like this is the instruction. Yes, this is the actual instruction in the game. I mean, not right now. I mean, I'll open the variety. Oh, the variety kit is. Okay, so all right. This is the funny thing. I'm gonna use this card right now. If you guys see, Evelyn finally took the card out. This is Splatoon 2 from the Nintendo Switch, and finally put Labo in there. It's been buried in there for a long time, so she just put it in this case for like, oh, let's just put it there for now. But getting back to what I'm saying, just pretend this is the Labo card, and in here it contains the games, the instructions, and the tutorials of various things that you may have a question on how to do, how to maneuver for the variety and the actual robot kit. Right. So everything is all in one in this game card. Well, not this one, but you know what I mean.
So I want to show you guys where the magics come from, right?
Yes.
So it had to come from somewhere. So remember, guys, this one was the Joy-Cons. Which one was it?
Evelyn's grabbing it. All right.
This one.
Yeah.
And do you guys remember what is in here?
So if you guys see this little area here, that's the sensor that when I was doing the jab, the motion,
so the
that's the detection right there.
It actually go like that, and then detect what's inside.
Yeah.
So how is that so accurate? Why is measuring Danny step by step,
doing this,
right arm, left arm? Yep. So are you guys ready? I'm gonna show you guys.
Show you guys inside right there. All right.
So
da 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 da, right there. All right. So I'll bring it up closer to the camera right here. And right there, when I'm gonna pull the cords, and then so I'll just give an example. This you guys saw before that was my arm. This is the left. This is the left arm.
And the top is tells you.
Oh yes, okay. So there we go.
So
you open the flap.
I tell you the two orange, and I told you guys at the beginning. Those are his arm. And it's right and left. And then it has the blue one, which is one of them is left, and then one of them is right. Yeah. So if you guys notice that, I'll pull the left arm.
Yeah. So she'll pull the left arm. So. So
you see the thing moving up and down?
So this is like when I'm moving my arm and it goes up and down. This is the counterweight that pulls it back down every time. When I extend my arm all the way out, it hits the top, and that's why you hear the thumping sound when you go dropping, and it goes dropping. Boom! You see that? So this is actually a pretty hefty weight in there. It's all cardboard. There's no other material.
All cardboard.
Right.
So and then that little white thing. Right. Those are the stickers.
Yep.
That actually
it senses from the IR. So if the sticker it's not just any sticker, it's a reflective material. Right. So when it sees motion of that reflective material tape, that's where it knows it goes up and down, and then the game translates that into motion in the actual robot kit. So and that's essentially the foundation of how it works.
Let me see. I actually could take it out.
Okay, Evelyn's gonna take it out. I'll hold it. You got it? Okay, actually we'll hold it here. And Evelyn's gonna pull it out and show you what's the weight itself. So that's
this is what happened inside.
Yep.
So this is the sticker that we show you.
Yeah, the reflective material.
You see what I tell you guys? There's no tape, no glue.
No glue,
so
nothing.
I could always open it and take a look inside. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you guys. Right here.
Okay.
I want to make sure.
Sometimes this is the reverse that Evelyn was doing the whole time, putting it together.
Yeah, I did, and then, so I don't want.
I'm actually. This is my first time seeing what's inside those because I understand the principle, but I didn't see it.
So he didn't see it, and so this is how I actually built it by myself.
Remember, guys, thumbs up for Evelyn. She did put a lot of effort into putting this together.
So this is all what's inside. I'll show you.
Oh, you're pulling it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
there you go, right there.
So it's one more piece in here. There are a total of 5 pieces.
Yep.
So all these are cardboard.
All that is cardboard,
and that it makes it heavy.
Yeah.
So you see all this? This is all cardboard.
Just think about it, guys. If you ever collect a bunch of shipping boxes that you get from when you order online, and you put in one box, it's heavy. Cardboard can be pretty heavy if you stack them together, and that's the principle that Evelyn's going to tell you guys. The weight that comes from this is folded upon folding of cardboard.
Like rocks,
yeah,
but it's not. It's actually cardboard. So it's very clever how they make this.
And just to give you guys a principle of the durability of cardboard. So if you take paper, for example, if you take up one slip of paper and you rip it, it's very easy. But what if you multiply that by maybe 20 sheets of paper and you stack them together? That's the same idea with these things here. The durability is based on the stack upon stack of layers. And if you try to rip that 20 paper, you're gonna have a hard time. Not to say that every part is like that. I'm gonna be completely honest. But the parts the moving parts, I know you guys may have questions like it's moving, it's banging against the boxes and stuff like that. But actually, it's been reinforced in there. That I was playing the whole time. You guys saw, and it's perfectly fine, and nothing happened. Actually, I can probably go back into playing this in the jiffy, no problem at all.
Yeah, they already thought about every single piece of cardboard that you put, and then that's why I keep telling them. And I know I'm repeating myself so many times that this is so clever, and it is so true. I actually, and I mentioned it before that it took me about 4 to 5 hours to build the Robo one. But the other one, the toy, the variety kit, since it's 5 of them, five of them.
I think it took you longer to put the 5 than that one robot kit.
It took me about 7 hours, 8 hours,
something like that.
I didn't take a break, so. Does my finger hurt? No, I don't. Not at all. I did not get a single cut. You know how sometimes some paper that really cheap, you get a cut.
You get that cut. Whew, it's painful.
Yes.
But she contests right now. Her hands are clear, and I'll be honest with you guys. My hands were not the ones folding. It was all Evelyn.
Oh, Van Buren's here.
Hey, Van Buren, good to see you, buddy.
So I'm really so
yeah, we were so into it. We wanted to get you guys to understand everything the best we can, and
but person, you're not good at putting stuff together. Danny is not. But if you see the cardboard, I wish I have. Oh, I do have.
What?
I might have some cardboard inside.
All right, so Evelyn might have some remaining cards in there. We're gonna give you guys a little look into that. And
so maybe I don't have the camera. We're able to show you guys.
Right.
And some of you might have actually seen it before. Probably some event or what so.
Oh, you have.
There's extra.
There's
the
extra.
reason why they're extra is because they probably when it comes to Discover, that's when you continue playing and invent more. Yeah. So this is the sheet of the cardboard that comes with it. And if you see it closely, I don't know if you see it, it's like
it's a pre-cut. Yeah, you can actually just pop it out if you flip to the other side.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. You can actually see it's. You can actually. I'm just gonna pop a corner out just a little bit. You can see it's already coming out because I'm just putting pressure on one side and it comes right out. You don't have to get like a razor or a scissor to cut it out. It comes out pretty easy.
It comes out really easy. Yeah. Like so. Everything they tell you is actually the instruction step by step in there. I mean, they say it's for 6+-year-old,
but technically, to be honest, any age could do it. Yes. I think this is something that many people would not be acknowledging, that this could be something that someone older, like an elderly, can actually get into.
Yes.
And stimulate their minds continuously.
Yeah, this is another thing about it, and I didn't even say that older people could do it too, because it's not a rush. Come on, guys, arts and craft, it takes time, so you can't just like, oh, I just wanted this in 1 hour. No, you can't, because it's arts and craft. So another thing is, like, if you're not that great at it, trust me, find one more person, 2 more person. it makes it fun.
Yeah.
The
Find a
interaction that you
friend,
have.
find a
Yes.
sibling, or find a parent or grandparents.
Yes.
Get them involved, and it's the joy. The Labo experience is about the joy of doing it together. Like like for example, if you have a family, you have a child, bring them in, or if it was the child you're purchasing this for, you get involved in that, and that kind of modern day, everyone with their electronics, the iPads, the iPhones, or the Android devices. How often do you guys talk as much as it used to be versus like 20, 30 years ago? It's a concept that you guys may not be thinking about. And I wanted to make an emphasis that it's about interaction of putting things together, the communication between, like if I was working with Evelyn, conversing like, oh, you gotta vote it this way, oh, maybe you should have done that way, or oh, you skipped a step, you kind of correct me. Hey, listen.
Thank you, I saw a message. I love how Danny and Evelyn never see the glass half empty. They always think it's half full, always positive.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is how I learned a lot from Danny too. Danny always say like, think positive. I mean, why makes you guys, why feel down? It's only hurting yourself.
Yeah.
If other people want to see you down, don't let that person. Like, there's always comment that we get ugly. Doesn't matter.
Okay, no problem.
Because you guys,
you guys
make
it. Because one bad
yes.
person or one bad comment, you have like a legion of you guys that's follow me to this day, and we hit 17,000 subscribers. You guys legitimately subscribe to my channel for my content, for my passion, and for seeing who I am, and for Evelyn as well. And that's why we do stuff like this.
Yeah. And also that sometimes that we always tell our mom to, like, oh, if you see someone that are rude to each other or not. We don't mind. We don't prefer not have the person in here.
Yeah.
I mean, subscriber number is one thing, but
But
we prefer
it
not.
doesn't. I don't want trolls in here. I don't need them. Just ban them. I couldn't care less. It's all good. Get rid of them. We want all you guys to hang out with us, have some fun. We have a lot of stresses in our lives, right?
So that's what we always tell you guys, like, think positive, be positive.
Yeah, definitely.
And then that's why we do it. That's the reason why we keep doing live stream with you guys. Even yesterday was a little crazy.
It's a little crazy, but I think we got it this time.
We didn't sleep. We were thinking like, what did we do wrong with the technical difficulty? And it's like, no, you know what? Tomorrow we're gonna do it better. So luckily, we crossed our finger and nothing happened today.
I give you guys a little inside information. Since we finished with the demonstration of the robot kit. As Evelyn was building the kit, I was actually at the Nintendo New York store. I wanted to get as much cover as I can. Sleep is for the weak. You guys know that by now. Sleep is for the weak, guys. And
I haven't heard it for a while.
It's been a while, but we're gonna come back with that. You know that. But I wanted to give you guys as much coverage as I can. It doesn't matter if I sleep little or not. But I wanted to get, I'm off from work, so why not go out there? I'm having fun myself. I see the facial expressions when I see Daniel and Giselle and others around the Nintendo New York store. Building the Nintendo Labo kits really is a joy for me to experience. I mean, it's like you guys might not be able to play the Nintendo Labo kits personally, but for me playing it, I guess you can kind of relate to what I'm conveying, and perhaps that you can see my excitement and joy, and that conveys to you that maybe brings joy to yourself in your lives in some form of way, and that brings a lot of reward for me to know that if it does. So hopefully it does. Yeah.
So I think Ben was asking how long it takes. So it took me about 4.5. What did I say? 4.5 to 5 hours.
4.5 to 5 hours, depending on you personally. Evelyn did not take breaks.
Some people that we spoke at the Nintendo store, they said the employee actually built the ones that you guys tried it today at the event, right? Yeah. And they actually told us that. Two of the guys, two of the employee guys, they actually built it, and then they took about 6 hours, 7 hours.
About 6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours. So you don't have to rush it either. It takes your time. But I love arts and crafts. So then he was like, but I feel bad that you do everything. I'm like, don't worry, I do enjoy it. So it's fun.
I was just an assistant. The most I did was maybe fast forward the screen for her to see through the instructions, if anything.
Yeah, so Squid I felt challenged to build this fishing rod. Fishing rod is really cool.
It's really cool. Yeah. The thing, I know that Squidnick was there. I actually get to meet him in person. And again, I always emphasize, if you guys see us in real life, come to us, say hi. We want to meet you guys, know who you are.
But getting back to the fishing rod itself, it does take a bit of time. We actually we were fortunate to build it during the private event. And we did not finish either. I mean, like we had to rush it through. We actually got the end product in the end.
We got it up to
like the mostly we just couldn't build this part. We got pretty much the rod itself, and that's what we show on the actual last video on Nintendo Labo when we were at the premiere event.
Let me show you guys something.
Oh yes, this is pretty neat. So Evelyn's gonna pull it out there. It's a little concept that blew my mind. This is like a key. If you think about it, it's like a key.
Do you see the little musical note?
Right.
So
without it,
I don't have it here.
Yeah. I'm holding it. I'm holding it. Right? It just has this smooth cranking sound. There's no like you know, like if you play like an old arcade and you're pressing on those arcade sticks, right? The fight sticks. You get that nice clicking sound. If you know what I mean by that, it's a satisfying clicking sound. That key does the same thing for the fishing rod. Once you insert it, you're gonna see the big difference right there. Evelyn's gonna put it in, and you can hear the difference. And we'll put it right close to. You hear that, guys? The clicking sound when you crank the fishing rod itself. It's just Sakura's like
backwards too.
Yeah, backwards and forward. It makes a satisfying clicking sound. Yeah.
It's the no, I don't want to drop it. That's the little magic in there, and it's all cardboard.
All cardboard, guys. Just a little slip insert that you put in there. Yeah.
It's no glue, nothing. I told you guys, no tape. I mean, you could decorate. That's fine. Which I am gonna do that, and I know a lot of you guys. I think there's a competition going on within. That you could.
Yes, there is a competition right now happening for Nintendo Labo. I think it's on their official Nintendo Labo website, and it's obviously endorsed by Nintendo. If you decorate your certain toy cons, then you can actually win some prizes. I don't know off the top of my head right now, to be honest, but I did see that if you guys are interested in checking that out. So
Danny was telling me like, oh, why don't you do that, because you do like our arts and craft and decorating. So a lot of you guys gave me a lot of good idea this morning, and thank you so much. So if you guys have an idea, just let me know. I could actually because I was like if you gave me idea, it's easier for me. So someone told me Bowser Castle, and that's named
Bowser's Castle.
Named Matos. Someone told me Mario Kart. So when you guys give me an idea like that, I'm like, so I start to
her mind's starting to wonder now. It's like
there's like so many light bulbs out there. Yep. So
you know, like the animation, ching, you know, like that. I got it.
So maybe I do try. Let's see how is it. Depends on the time.
Yep. Because, if you guys are wondering, we don't have it provide to us, but there is a kit that's available out there. It's a customization kit. If you guys are wondering, it's actually for $9.99. You gotta listen, guys. Gotta listen.
Bimington saying like Evelyn bought that shirt just for Danny.
I gotta listen. But getting back to there's a kit that actually allows you to customize the toy cons. But I mean, to be honest, you're not limited to just what's available in that kit. You can actually use Evelyn's helping me out here. Crayons, markers, color pencil, stickers you have around.
Not much watercolor because it's cardboard, but then it's being creative and decorative. Yeah. So let's see
here. Nintendo is pure genius. I really think so.
I don't know how many of you guys heard it from Danny yesterday. I think you want to share with them. And I learned it from Danny. Danny was telling me about the history of Nintendo when it comes to toy. When he saw this trailer, Nintendo Labo trailer, he's like, wow, Nintendo, like only Nintendo
can do something like this. And I was referring to if you guys missed about the story that I mentioned in the past about Nintendo is always known for doing something out of the ordinary. They started in 1886. Don't quote me on the date, but I believe it's 1886 when Nintendo formed. It was a Hanafuda playing card manufacturer. Yes. They never made video games. They actually just made playing cards for the Japanese public. And as time moved on, they expanded to other avenues of business, and because they realized that playing cards is not profitable, so they went into the taxi industry, the hotel industry. Crazy as it may sound, both of those, and it wasn't doing too well. They got into eventually the toy industry. Now that's where it kind of linked to with Nintendo Labo here. This is considered, you guys named the name, Toy Cons, right?
Yeah.
With Toy Cons, and they made toys back then. They actually made the Ultra Hand. I don't know if you guys know what the Ultra Hand is. It's like this extendable hand you kind of clasp. And then you kind of reach out. It's like a very popular toy that was very successful in Japan, but it was made by Gunpei Yokoi. Unfortunately, he passed away. But he made a lot of the toys that Nintendo established as a toy manufacturer for some time. But then Nintendo saw that there's a bigger way of business in video games with the era of Atari kind of left behind with the video game crash. They're like, you know what? The video game industry is still thriving. Japan, the US is down in the dumps because after the Atari video game crash, they went in heads on, good high quality games, and then they got into the industry that we know today. And you guys know all this. Actually, I see like the Nintendo Power Glove. Yeah, the Nintendo Power Glove is one, but the Nintendo Power Glove was not made by Nintendo. It's actually made by Mattel. And people do not know. No, it's made by Mattel.
But
same.
It doesn't say Nintendo there.
It's a licensed product. It's not made directly by Nintendo. That's a little interesting fact that maybe people do not realize that. No, it is synonymous to the NES, but the Power Glove was made by the same company that made Barbie dolls. So
yeah, I know that one because I was like, really?
Yeah.
Because I know I grew up with playing Barbie, so it's Mattel. So no way.
No, I'm serious, guys. I'm a very big person into video game history, but I'm a little off of the tangent. But just getting back to Nintendo, they have no fear in trying different concepts in all throughout their history. They took a lot of risks in every industry I just named earlier, and eventually they got out of the toy manufacturer, which they kind of came back with the Amiibo, and you can see their legacy coming back with that. But the Nintendo Labo is like the foundation of what the company built, like taking risks, building from what they learned in the past, and they're not afraid to do something like they said that this was for kids or people with kids at heart like us. We feel like even though they say on the box it's 6+. But we're way beyond it. You guys know that my birthday just passed only like 2 days ago or so, 2 or 3 days ago, and I certainly enjoyed playing it. You saw me on screen. What you see there is legitimately how I felt about the Nintendo Labo in terms of how I feel playing about it. So hope you guys kind of get the correlation of what I'm getting at here, and my feeling about Nintendo Labo in a different perspective, a historical perspective, something that I have not really featured on my channel, that I talk about video game history, but I do have a kind of background about it. If you guys don't know, I don't know, maybe it'll be an episode in the future if you guys are into that. I never done that on my channel, but that's just a thought. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that little historical information. Mattel with the Power Glove and all the good stuff.
Yeah, learn something from Danny today.
All right. So.
Wow. So you are never too old to play game. That is so true and right. Big Tech. That is so true. Look at the Nintendo Labo. They say, for the children who having more fun. I think we are the ones having more fun.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that I've looked into a lot of articles and reports in medical journals is, even though gaming is, and I guess in the Western side of the world, they kind of, I guess it was looked down upon for many years. It was a kind of a niche hobby compared to music and movies, but video game has surpassed those two industries completely. In terms of revenue and audience. This is amazing. Even though video game is not as widespread, it's not like you see your grandma or grandpa playing it, but think about it. Maybe 50, 60 years down the line, when we get older, I know I'm getting even older than what I am, I think that video game will be the dominant force of entertainment beyond movies and music that it's been around forever.
Right.
And you think about 100 years ago, movies were like very primitive, but it took that long for people to kind of absorb it in, enjoy movies as it is, because at one point they were not really mainstream, and it took a while for people to get enjoy. And think about the same concept with video games, when maybe 50 years, 60 years, and with all the old generations die out, and then we grow older, we grew up with video games. This is where we're gonna have our fun.
Right.
It's an interactive entertainment. It combines movies, it combines music, because you guys know there's a cinematic games out there.
Oh yeah.
There's very breathtaking music. The soundtrack is in a lot of the games. Like, you know, like I can name numerous, like Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy, even non-Nintendo games like Metal Gear Solid. That drive and adrenaline music that gets you into the story, the plot, the character. You want to understand everything that happened. So just think of that concept. Think about it. It's like a penny for your thought. And down the line, I think the video game industry is uphill road from here on. So you guys are not in the wrong venue of having fun. So definitely, it's gonna be on for a long haul.
Right. Let's see. Titus wants it's a nice comment in there. So regarding of Nintendo Labo, I find Nintendo Labo to be truly interesting because while it was meant for kids, it's been appealing to all of its fans, and everyone, not just kids, are trying it, which is pretty incredible. That is so true. And today I was watching Danny live stream at the Nintendo store. I only saw like two kids.
I saw, that I have to be honest with though, when I was there, I saw adults were getting into it as well. It's not just kids, and the adults literally like getting hands on. They actually did some coloring and stickers and all the shebang to decorate their RC cars. It's pretty cool. I really like the interactivity that the workshop at the Nintendo New York store provided for the general public, and the staff did a fantastic job, and they were informing all the people there of how to work different things, have various questions, just like similar to what you guys throw at me. And I know they're very difficult questions sometimes, but they handled themselves very well in answering this question. I hope that I was able to convey you guys that Nintendo Labo is something that may appeal to you. I'll be honest with you, it may not appeal to you, but just be an open mind that this is a product that was specifically geared to a specific type of audience,
right?
And it could expand to other type of audience that you may never thought about, like the elderly or people who want to just interact with more people closer around them that they don't really thought about doing. And like for me and Evelyn, although I may not be able to build everything, but I get to appreciate her work mostly.
Enjoy it too. So that's a good example, because you guys know Danny's not an arts and crafts. So I am arts and crafts, so I do like it. And then it's not like he actually came and helped too, and then he enjoyed it. So I was surprised. Like it's the magic of Nintendo. It just bonds people together and then work together. I don't know how to say it, but it was just my brother, and you said before going to the Nintendo store today, actually was like, oh yeah, I guess I'll try. They came back. Forget.
You know what? They came back. They came back to the game room here, the NintendoCade game room. They start picking the Nintendo Labo and start playing. And Evelyn would just finish up her robot kit. You guys saw earlier when I was playing the robot kit. There was some stats in there.
It
was all Daniel. I didn't know what was going on because I never really handled the controls of the menu. I wasn't sure. I actually had to learn it on the spot. So it was a little like my side that I didn't know what I was doing in the beginning. That's the honest truth, because I never played it until now. And you guys saw me playing it live, not knowing what I'm doing. And I kind of going recollecting what I remember. The staff from Nintendo told me what to do, and it worked exactly what they told me, and it worked flawlessly. That's why I can't fathom to say that how well they've done this stuff.
Right.
So I want to if you guys have any questions about the other toy cons, we can actually go over them. Like we have all of them here. The fishing rod. We have has the piano. We have the motorbike. If you guys are interested in see what it's all about, we can kind of give you guys an idea, an explanation. But essentially, the concept of how they make like for example, the piano makes their tunes. It's all about the infrared sensor and the special tape that the reflective tape that's in here. When the Joy-Cons inserted in this section here, the IR sensor through there, and you can see that it's pointing inside. With that, they know that when you're inserting a gear here, or you can change the sounds, or when you depress a key here to make those sounds. And of course, if you guys are wondering what the slot here, this is where you put the Nintendo Switch screen and you can see the interaction that you press the keys and sounds and what's happening on screen, right? So that's all there. If you guys are wondering what these are buttons where you press down, you can actually replay the tunes that you created custom, or play these default tunes that they have already in the game itself. So it's all there if you guys are curious.
But I think there's more beyond to what we see in here. You could be creative yourself. If you like music, you could actually make your own music. I've seen some on social media, and it's insane. It's just the beginning. It's the beginning. Danny, I want to try to do that, but I forgot to play piano. So it's way beyond that. You could discover a lot more things. So we're gonna try to discover more things as we go. If we find something really cool, we're definitely gonna tell you and show you to you guys. Yeah, so,
absolutely. Here. So just I guess we'll go over one by one a little bit here. We have the motorbike here. This one here is pretty cool, and this one here is something that you put at your abdomen here, and as you playing the game, it's you kind of tilt the. Yes, this is actually tiltable. You can actually tilt it left to right. And the gear, if you put the this is where they put the Joy-Cons. It requires 2 Joy-Cons. You see these 2 slots. You open it up here and you insert them in. So you can't go wrong. There's a minus here and there's a plus there. Just give you guys a little closer look at that. And once you insert that, as you're tilting it, the game reacts accordingly. And obviously, in a real motorbike or motorcycle, you can't go anywhere unless you tilt it up. This is actually tilt upward, and it actually has resistance in there. So there has some rubber bands that to kind of have that feedback that retracts, I should say. So this is a pretty neat thing, and this is actually something you press to start your engine, and you can actually depress it. It's not just something there for decoration. It actually for use. This is a button as well. So look at that. It all has some function. 600 cc. Yes, thanks for joining us, guys. So if you guys are enjoying our episode, I be sure to I hope you guys smash that like button, give us a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. All the feedback means a lot to us. We want to gauge what you guys thought about it, and we'll continue doing some future episodes on the world of Nintendo the best we can to get you guys, get hyped up, and just relax, chill, have some fun. We have a lot more coverage coming up, and we're excited for the prospect of what Nintendo has in store. E3's around the corner, and that's going to be a big thing for us to cover. Smash 5, guys, Smash 5, and that's what I call the next Smash Brothers. So far, it's a sequel, and that's looking forward to that. We're going to go all out and go crazy. So subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. Hit that bell button so you don't miss any of our our upcoming episodes and live streams. That's always I want to emphasize you guys for doing
600cc. Yes, you're gonna
600 cc's.
That was crazy. Do the toy cons ever feel like you will bend them out of place?
No, I mean, to be honest, no. The most rigorous one that obviously I tried and I did it on live stream was the robot kit. That's the one that most people are concerned because you have a lot of moving parts. You're literally moving cords. You're holding physical cardboard in your hands. You have straps on your legs and you're moving up and down, and you have this big backpack, if you will, that's holding all the gears in there to make all the magic happen. That's the one. If you guys use that as the benchmark, you can literally see that it's durable for what it is. Obviously, if you forcefully want to rip something, it will rip. It's just like anything you want to break. You want to break it, you will break it. But if you kind of play with the thought that I guess modestly and casually, you're fine. There's no problems. I have no problems dealing with a lot of the toy cons here. Right. So yeah. So even the piano, how much can you do? You're just tapping the keys here. It's not really. I mean, even if I'm pressing it down, see, it still retracts. It can take a little bit of beating. It's not something like a paper where you just rip it to pieces.
Yes. Yeah. We are going to try more in this. Right now, we already built play. We're sort of starting going play more, but we're gonna discover more, and we're gonna go to the Toy-Con garage, which that's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna be very interesting.
Yes, I know that for sure.
So I just I think one more just to go over is the house. Yes, the house is very unique in itself. Like the fact that you have these various gears that you can actually insert the house. There's 3 of them. that you can actually insert. Evelyn's going to grab the third one. So I'm just going to show you guys these pieces itself. So literally this one depresses, and you can see around the edges here, these reflective tape that's in the, you know, around this gear. Same thing for the crane here. I like how they create a crane out of cardboard. Look at this. This is insane. And it got that clicking sound again.
This one,
right?
This one retract.
And that one retracts.
Because it has a rubber band inside.
Yeah. Yep.
So
but,
and because of the stickers and then the Joy-Con with the IR motion would sense that, and that's how you get all those combination mini games, and there's so many mini games in there. Yeah,
absolutely. And the combinations you get from them is I don't know how many combinations are. So what we're going back to, depending on where you insert it in this house. Obviously, if you guys are wondering, this is where the Nintendo Switch screen goes in, and this is how you interact with the games and the menu system and the character. You can see some very unique characters in the game when you put the gears in. So if I was to put like the crane here and maybe this here, the pressing button, it comes out with different mini games. There was one that I was a jump rope, and you literally had to crank one to get the rope going, and then you press this lever here to jump. So literally, if Evelyn wants to make it hard for me, she can actually take control of the crank. And actually like pressing it. Yeah, I was literally like pressing on it, and she can go slow or fast, and makes it hard for me. Literally, if you think about it, like we were playing Super Mario Odyssey, the jump rope game. It goes, after you reach a certain point, it goes at a constant speed that I kind of remember playing it. But this one, Evelyn can have total control, make my life miserable. Like I'm going slow and then go fast in the next moment. So that's unique. We actually had where other multi is the it's like a minecart game that's similar to Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, or even the original Super Nintendo Donkey Kong Country, that you transverse into this cave. Mine cave, whatever you want to call it, and you have to avoid these bombs, and you get these gems. that's scattered around, and you have to use your reflexes and jumping by depressing on the lever here. And it's really fun. It's actually cool. Yeah, I like that. It kind of walks back to that old school gameplay. And there's tons of other games that we haven't even yet to explore yet.
We haven't. So we're gonna continue that. And then I know Nintendo was asking what is the Toy-Con Garage. So when it comes to Toy-Con Garage, it's actually
it's just think of it this way. It's like your science class, and you take everything to abstract thing. So taking the concept of the infrared sensor that you saw earlier and applying to all the Toy-Cons here, you can actually do some crazy things like combining things. Like I guess, for example, you can probably play a guitar. I'm sure if you've probably seen the actual, I guess the video that Nintendo put out, you can probably play a guitar sound by cranking the fishing rod. Just an example, or play the motorbike. I'm just making hypothetical scenarios. I haven't tried it, to be honest, but because with the infrared sensor, you can actually probably control it in a way that the motorbike game with the keys of the piano itself.
Or you can control the RC car with the motorbike.
Control exactly. That's a steer. So literally, I'm gonna grab it for Evelyn. So I can literally steer it like that, and it will move left or right depending on how you want to work with it. It's kind of like a science class that you kind of use your abstract thinking and make your fun out of the things. It's like you're given 2 batteries in the science class, and how to get that light bulb running. You know, you may not know the answer. You may do know the answer. You're going to be connecting positives and negatives, inputs and outputs. In the end, the result is up to you how you want to put it together. Just think of it as
that's why
a
they
science
always
class.
They actually label Nintendo Labo as make, which when you build everything, you play what Danny was showing you guys and discover it, and that's up to you.
You literally discover things from it. It's science in itself. So just think of in that sense. All right. I hope I'm answering your questions. I'm doing the best I can on that.
We try to answer as much question for you guys, because there's no wrong question. There's no any bad question. It's just that you guys might be confused. We were confused too. So we found out the answer. So we want to share with you guys. We want you guys to be sure what it is. So
one last thing I forgot to mention, because Evelyn, this is the one that people kind of forgot during this entire stream, is the RC car. This is exactly it. And when Evelyn was popping this out, it's actually one piece that you just popped out of the board and you just start folding it it's just as simple as that. It takes like, this is the one that takes the least time, but it could be a lot of fun to be had because you can have they have two of these in the kit, and you can literally fold both of them, and obviously you need two Joy-Cons for each RC car, so you're going to be two sets. And with that, you can actually have the screen have two controls where you can actually duel each other. Like for example, you have my hand here has another RC car. You can who knocks down the other person wins the match. It's literally as simple as that, but it's effective. The thing is, when you start decorating, I noticed this during the Nintendo New York event when Giselle,
very creative in that.
Yeah, she got very creative. She put a Kirby there, but the thing is this though. This is on its edges, so obviously you put a lot of weight on the back. So she's like wondering, why am I keep losing? I say, oh, because you put a lot of weight on the tail. So that's something you consider. Even you're decorating, it kind of changes the gameplay a little bit when you're decorating this thing, and you gotta consider the weight that's on the RC car versing each other.
And that comes with the vibration.
The vibration,
right?
So when you put the Joy-Cons in there, I'm just gonna put let me get the other Joy-Con. Let me show them how this works. So I'm just imagining here. If I'm inserting this right now, I'm putting it in. It's like a clicking sound, just like the Nintendo Switch here. I'm activating the game as I'm actually putting this thing in. But just imagine the clicking sound from the sensor. Click. There we go. All right, so with the Joy-Cons in, it looks just like that, and they'll rumble one side, and they'll tilt the Joy-Cons in one direction versus the other if you select the screen. It's simple as that. If you press two of the buttons together, both of them rumble, it'll go straight versus like turning one side or the next, and simple as that. It's a simple play, but it can be fun to be had in case you're wondering what the RC car is all about. All right, so that pretty much goes through every single piece of Toy-Con there is to summarize it up, but I hope you guys, we answered every one of your questions. We had a blast hanging out with you. If you have any other further questions, otherwise, we'll end it off there. We have a lot of big plans coming out for the channel, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna have coverage of all the upcoming games, and also I don't know what announced games are coming out.
And definitely Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is what I'm really looking forward to. I love the game on Nintendo Wii U. A lot of people did not get a chance to play it, and this is a good opportunity moment for you guys to check it out, have some fun. Old school platforming at its best. It's old school hard. I'll tell you right now, the game is hard, but it's hard for the right reasons, because you guys gotta master it. You can't just just think that you're gonna have a save state and you go back and keep doing that. No, there ain't no save state. You may have a checkpoint, but there's no save state. You guys are wondering, but definitely. We're gonna get into that, and also we're gonna hopefully, if you guys are new to our channel, or you've been seeing lately, we're doing live stream on the go. We did one just today for Nintendo Labo event workshop at Nintendo New York store. Hope you guys were able to check that out. Get to see the reaction of all the people.
Yes. You guys are actually giving that feedback by thumbs up, subscribing. Commenting, but mainly thumbs up. When we see more thumbs up, that means you guys enjoy it. So when you guys enjoy it, we're gonna keep doing that. Live stream on the go is not easy, guys.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It sounds easy, but it's not easy. And
it's not exact science. The internet could be off 1 second, and then the stream could be thrown off completely. You're gonna get Minecraft looking graphics there. If you guys know what I mean, like when it's all pixelated, it's all Minecraft looking the streams, and it's god awful.
But we'll try our best to make it for you guys, show it to you guys, because you guys enjoy it. So remember, if you guys enjoy, always thumbs up.
Smash that like button. We really appreciate every feedback. We look at it, we take a tally in the end of every day and see that they look like they enjoy certain content versus something else, and we'll adjust accordingly. We want to entertain you guys the best we can, make you guys feel the mood, make you guys feel like you want to play games when you after hang out with us, because I certainly want to play games, but I want to work on the next episode to continue hanging out with you guys, having some fun, and keep playing. You guys, hope you get to keep playing what you like to play, and of course, again, there was a lot of questions going through Nintendo Labo. We had to learn it ourselves. It was a learning process. It's a totally new adventure for us, and for Nintendo
everyone,
as well.
For everyone.
And hope you guys feel the same same way we've been feeling so far. But all right, so I'll leave it at that. And as always, I am Danny
Evelyn.
at the NintendoCade channel. We will catch you guys in the next episode or live stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.